Alright guys, what's up? Max Push Disc Golf here, back with another YouTube video. Today we're at NSU. We're going to play 9 holes. We're going to talk about a life update, maybe some hot takes, and just play a quick 9. So let's get straight into it. Let's go. Alright guys, well, here at hole 1, par 393 feet. Haven't thrown a disc, haven't touched a disc in about 3 months. So no warm-ups, no putting practice, no nothing like that. We're just gonna hop straight into it. Well, hopefully that'll be a birdie. Alright guys, well, this is my first video back in a long time. I did miss it. Just had a lot of stuff come in life, hit me, had to grow up a little bit. Had some injuries, stuff like that, ankle, my back, my right lower back. I'm just getting old. I'll go in depth after this putt. I got about a 20-something footer here. Have not putted in 3 months, so this might be really bad. Yep, like I said, really bad. Hole 2, par 387 feet. I'm gonna go left side of the tree that's right in the middle of the fairway with a zone. Hopefully it'll swing back to the basket. Beautiful. Skip in. Oh, wow, okay. We went to Emporia State for the collegiate tournament over there, and I was throwing a full 100% shot. We had to get, I mean, you know, those fairways are up there pretty big, so I threw 100%, sorry, English, and I pulled something in my back, and it's just been pretty bad. My back has been not very healthy, so kind of took some months off to play, or to stop so I can get healthy to play, and I'm back, you know. So, and plus with my ankle and stuff, my ankle's been messed up since high school, and it's just never been correct since. So this is kind of a easy shot here. You're getting 2 under par, or 1 under par. So, yeah. All right, another zone shot here, hole 3, par 3, 154. I'm gonna go through the gap to the left here, and I'm gonna go forehand through the gap, and then let the disc work back to the basket. And there we go. There we go. It is kind of crappy that, you know, taking a full break for 3 months and stuff, but have to do what's better for me, and I don't want to get hurt and have a lifelong injury, so had to take it slow it down, and now I'm back. Let's see if we can make this. Well, that's right underneath the basket. Easy 3. Hole 3, 251 feet. Haven't been on this side of campus in a long time. I mean, it's been a couple of months, so I did not know there was a tree that fell. kind of right in the middle of the basket. You throw like a Luna or a Buzz, something down there. Kind of, if you throw it low, it'll get hit. I'm just gonna go zone again. Throwing on a little bit of hyzer and hopefully just crush the basket. This is one of the longest holes out here, I guess. Okay. I think that's pretty good. So that being said, I'm excited to be back. I know I've said this a lot and all my YouTube stuff that I've said, but I really want to try to give this a chance. I don't want to be a disc golf influencer. I want to be a player instead of, you know, straight up being a influencer or just a YouTuber. I don't want to be a content creator. I want to be a player. That's half of who I am. I'm a competitor. That's just me. That's who M-Dub is, you know? So we're gonna make this putt. Oh yeah, I parked it. Make this putt for 2. Alright, that's 2 down through 4. If I can get to like 4 or 5 down, it'd be pretty good. Hole 5, par 3, 164 feet. There's a gap right here, and the basket's just like out the gap. It's not a big dogleg left, but I mean, kind of have to push your disc a little bit left. I'm gonna go first run zone west. This is my first backhand. This might go anywhere. I'm gonna try to get it up a little bit through the gap. Alright, that's a look. I hit the gap, which was good. Let's go see the disc. So, before I start with all the hot takes, I just have 2 hot takes on my mind. I do want to say I don't mean anything negative by anything. This YouTube stuff is, this is who I am. This is what's been on my mind and everything like that. So don't take anything to heart. It's just, you know, my opinion on things. I feel like everyone should have a voice on their opinions. But another thing too is I don't work for the PDGA. I don't do anything like that. So it's just stating my opinions, and I really don't care what people think of me, or, you know, if that's the wrong thing I say, you know, I really don't care. But let's go make this putt. But the first hot take I would say is not having the national championship, you know, at one place forever. I don't know if they had college disc golf in 1998. I don't know where it would be at, but you know, there's different sports that are in national championship in different places. So you got like football was in Florida, I think, this year, and you have the only thing that I can see is like baseball. Baseball has always been at Omaha, Nebraska for the national championship. Softball has been always at Oklahoma City. So that's like the heart of everything. And to be fair, I don't think South Carolina is the heart of disc golf. You know, so I mean, that's what I think. I may be totally wrong, but you know, I don't care. You know, I have a voice, and if someone hears this, I hope they hear it, and they hope they take this in consideration. You know. Wow, that was very pure. Anyways, like, you know, there's one manufacturer in South Carolina. There's 2 in Michigan. Maybe that's frankly why I want to go to Michigan, is because, you know, my uncle went there. I want to go there. So I mean, it's really not, but you know, if we had it, because I don't think it's fair that, you know, different teams get so much of funding, and then let's say for instance, UCLA comes down to South Carolina. I mean, you have to fly all over the state to get there. So, and you know, I don't know if they have a lot of money or not, but I mean, Oregon, it's the same thing. So yeah, you know, these schools, you know, if it was like kind of in the middle, that would be pretty cool. You know, Michigan would be pretty cool. Arkansas, I know Texas has some good courses, but I know in South Carolina, you know, there's lots of courses there. It's pretty close to, you know, all of them, and it's probably easier for them. But for me as a collegiate disc golfer, you know, these pro tour guys go play everywhere, and they're at a different course every 2 weeks, and Worlds is at a different course every year. So how I think is our national championship is like Worlds. Does that make any sense? So yeah, let's get on to hole number 6. I don't mean anything negative coming out of it. You know, it's my opinion. And sometimes, you know, I'm not very good at words, not very good at explaining stuff. But you put me on a basketball court, I can show you how to shoot and, you know, the correct form and break everything down. So it's kind of weird. But anyways, hole 6, par 3, 251 feet. It's pretty short. I'm gonna go zone off the tee. They cleared up all that junk in the right in the front of the basket. So I might throw it kind of hard, try to throw it into the hill over there. And we'll see. Let's rock. That was beautiful. That's exactly what I said. Holy moly. Another thing, I might get some backlash on this, but I feel like if you're on the pro tour, you don't need to play collegiate disc golf. You know, I mean, if you really think about it, yes, our sport's super small. Yes, all this other stuff that you could say, but if we look into NBA, MLB, soccer, all this other stuff, if you go pro, you can't go back to college. So I don't know, there needs to be a cutoff. You know, if you get the tour card, then you can't play. I know from me, I play a Division II, so like it really doesn't matter. And that's another thing too, is if you already have a D1 bid and you have 4 players that get the D1 bid, they can't play D2. They have to stay in D1, so they don't get another D2. So they get a D2 bid for their Division II players, if that makes any sense. I know it's a lot of hot takes. Don't mean anything negative or anything like that. That's just how I feel, and just who I am, you know. All right, I think I got a 20 footer here. Let's see if I can get it. Wow. Yeah, they cleared all this up. It looks really good, but it makes the hole a lot easier. If we have any tournaments here, I think drawing a line like on the bank here, and then playing it as an island or whatever. If you can't get it approved, then take a stroke, or that's hazard or whatever. So I like it. Looks good. But it makes the difficulty of this hole go a lot cleaner. All right, guys, hole 7, par 3, 252 feet. There is a bank of water in the middle between the tee pad and the basket. I'm gonna go zone here. play it out wide, and hopefully can swing back and get it bounced. Second backswing of the day, or whatever it's called. Okay. Pretty poor effort, but pretty poor shot, pretty poor execution. Let's go. So yeah, that's it's really everything that's kind of happening. You know, growing up, saving money, you know, everything like that. So just trying to get back to, or I wouldn't say get back, get on the right track. You know, going to church, got a girlfriend, just, you know, trying to do all the correct stuff for, you know, our future and everything like that. So, and also watching out for bumps on the road for not hitting my ankle. So that kind of hurts, but I ain't taking any ibuprofen or anything like that. So we can get through 9 holes and then call it good. Go home and edit this thing up. I'm excited to get back. I really am. I missed it. And let's make this putt here. Like that. Easy bird. Pretty poor shot, but putting is kind of helping me. Let's get on to the next hole. Let's go. Alright guys, hole 8, par 3, 176 feet. Basket is, I guess, right in the middle of this tree over here. I don't really know what tree that's called, but I got zone OS. I'll throw it kind of high. Hopefully it comes down right into the basket. Let's see if we can make an ace. That's it. Okay. Easy bird, easy bird. That's easy too. Let's go. Like I said, I haven't played in 3 months since we went to Emporia. It really might be longer than 3 months. But yeah, I'm excited to be back. It's really warming when people, you know, kind of around your community ask, hey, how you doing? All this other stuff. And, you know, shout out to Tim, you know, Tim Dennis. He's big factor in my life. And he's just awesome. He's an awesome dude. And I don't think I'd be here playing again if it wasn't for Tim. So big shout out to him. He's my disc golf dad. So well, let's make this putt for a 2. Get to like 6 under, I think. Did a birdie 1, birdie 2. Did a birdie 3, birdie 4, birdie 5, birdie 6, birdie 7. So I've only missed 2 holes. 1 and 3. Yeah, okay. Let's try to get this right here. Didn't get 1, got 2, didn't get 3, got 4, got 5, got 6, got 7, got 8, 6 down. We can get to 7 down on hole 9. Let's get into it, baby. Let's go. Hole 9, par 3, 205 feet. I'm gonna go zone. I'm gonna put on a little anhyzer. Hopefully, kind of like by the tip of that hill, come down, hyzering back into the basket. There's Obi on the right side. Past the sidewalk. Let's not go Obi. That is 100% Obi. Oh, I am safe. Oh my gosh, I'm safe. Let's go. Pretty poor executed shot there, but it's all right. You know, first 9 holes back. I'm gonna take it easy. Go home, edit this video. Super Bowl Sunday. So I'm excited. love Super Bowl. Don't know if really I want Bad Bunny to do the halftime show, but it's whatever. But yes, I am safe, like by the hair of my chinny chin chin, right there. And we're gonna make this putt. Let's get it. I'm not gonna take my Vader uphill putt. Let's go. Oh, dang. All right, well, 6 down it is, 7 down. Or no, 6 down it is. Thank you guys for watching the video. Really appreciate y'all. Glad to be back. I'm gonna have a couple of other stuff. I'm gonna try to post every week. That is the plan. Having 2 classes right now, then 2 classes next 8 weeks, and also going to work and stuff like that. So hopefully I can post every week. That is the hope. Maybe I could do 2 times a week. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button, like down below, and post a comment. So we'll see y'all later. Peace.